Hi there and welcome to Go Southern Alberta. I'm Christy Pick and today we are down on Kingsway Avenue in the former retail location for Shaw. Of course, early this year our team moved over to the Medicine Hat Mall. So now in this space for right now, the Medicine Hat News Santa Claus Fund has its headquarters. Now this group is amazing. A lot of people in our community know who they are and a lot of families in our community use their services. So today we're going to be talking with Tammy as well as Teresa to find out just how many families are using this service this year, as well as what they have coming up in the last push before the Christmas holiday season. Now, one of the things that they do is they team up with the United Way to build these vitality packs. And these are different toiletries and that sort of thing that families may need. But of course, what they're best known for are the toys. So we're going to be wrapping up a couple of gifts for families this Christmas season and finding out how you may be able to get involved with the Santa Claus Fund right before Christmas. So stay tuned for that and so much more here on Go Southern Alberta. Speaking of which, let's see what else we have coming up.
Whether it's due to allergies or the search for a healthier lifestyle, more and more people are looking for dairy, gluten, or egg-free baking options.
That they can be advocates to their own parents and other adults, and that they learn from a very young age that they're needing to be planning ahead and being a responsible drinker. So we're hoping that this generation can have a huge influence on decision making in the future.
Well, as I say, this is the only time of the year we do our major fundraiser. It runs all the way through from now till December 24th.
Well, welcome back. As I had mentioned earlier on, we are down at the Medicine Hat News Santa Claus Fund headquarters on Kingsway Avenue. Here I'm now joined by Teresa Hardiker, who is the board chair for the Santa Claus Fund. And Teresa, I want to talk about the amazing community partners that you have with the Santa Claus Fund.
Absolutely. One of our mandates is to collaborate within the community. We have spent many years making some wonderful relationships with other organizations in the community, and we have that opportunity year after year to be able to work with some of them.
Now, what are some of the big events? Because I think a lot of people are familiar with them, but what are some of the events you do?
Well, most of our events are done on a third-party basis, which is amazing when you take a look around at the shelves and the fact that we're able to provide so many food vouchers for our clients. Some of the big events that are still to come in December, of course, is the Corona auction. That will be on Thursday, December the 11th. The AMA has been a wonderful supporter of us, and they do a Fill the Fleet program. That wraps up next Friday on December the 12th, and this will be their third year supporting us. Okay. Our new community partner this year is the Canadian Tire Store. They have taken on our Mountain of Toys program, okay, and they are helping us to build a mountain of toys to make sure that every one of our clients receives a great Christmas present this year.
Okay, so Christmas is right around the corner, and I know that right now, as we're in the headquarters, things are going to be wrapping up fairly soon, but when will the Mountain of Toys be wrapping
Our
up?
intake has completed. There's about 350 families this year, which is a little bit bigger of a need than what we did see last year. Mm-hmm. Those toys will be wrapped up and picked up and delivered all within the next couple of weeks. Some of the programs that are still to come down is we do have a relationship with the school district. Okay. We help out the food bank in their birthday program, which is a great opportunity for us to be able to share some of those toys. And then we've also made partnerships this year with a community group in Bow Island. We do help out some of the church groups. It's a great opportunity for us to be able to utilize the toys that have been donated by our donors and be able to give back to the community once again.
I think that that's something that makes the Santa Claus Fund a little bit unique. You are a nonprofit organization. You're bringing in these collections for families in need, but it doesn't end here. You've decided, let's help out some other local organizations. That's huge.
Well, the mandate really is to be able to give back to the kids. So once we have finished our program and we've utilized the toys that have come in, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to touch the lives of those children again by giving back to the community organizations that still fund and help those children.
I love it. Now, looking around right now, we do have some shelves that are pretty full, especially looking at the younger ages, but we do see some empty spots. So what age groups are you looking at that you need some more stuff?
Our greatest need, usually year to year, is that 7+. There's often holes in the baby things as well, but for the most part, the donations of those 7+ toys are always greatly needed.
Okay. How can people get some more information?
You can visit our website at www.mhsantafund.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and of course our phone number is 403-528-9900. Give us a call and we'll definitely find a place for you to be able to help us give back.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Teresa. I do appreciate that. Now, later on in the show, I'm going to be joined by Tammy Vanderloo, who is the director this year, and we're actually going to wrap up a couple of these gifts that we can do our part to help out some families in need this Christmas. So stay tuned for that and so much more. Let's see what else we have coming up on today's show.
Did you know that one of the most important wildlife surveys in North America is done right around Christmas time by citizen scientists just like you?
Well, welcome back to the show. As I had mentioned off the top, we are down at the headquarters for the Medicine Hat New Santa Claus Fund. We're actually on Kingsway Avenue. If you're familiar with our old Shaw retail location, that's where we are right now. Of course, they moved into the Medicine Hat Mall. So we're here with the Santa Claus Fund. I'm joined by Tammy Vanderloo right now, who is with the group. Tammy, this has been a huge year for your organization. I understand last year about 250 families applied to receive gifts. So what were things looking like this year?
This year we found the need to be much more. We're up to just over 350 families being served, and we're just in the last little push of wrapping gifts and having everything ready for delivery and pickups.
All right. Well, one of my favorite parts of Christmas is giving gifts, getting them all wrapped up. So we have a couple gifts here that we're wrapping up. Tell me a little bit about the volunteers that you had this year.
Oh, our volunteers are just amazing. We've got a couple ladies that have been doing it for 21 years.
Wow.
So I'm not joking when I say this will be my very first present I've wrapped. They do not let us anywhere near it. They are amazing women. They come together. They're doing 12-hour days of wrapping, picking, sorting toys, all sorts. Anything that we need, they have it done.
Okay, now 350 families, that's not 350 people.
No.
We're talking potentially thousands of gifts that have gone through this place.
Definitely. Without a shadow, it is thousands of gifts.
So what would you find would be kind of the more popular ages that people are looking for?
We are in dire need of 8 and older toys. That's something we have an abundance of the 3 to 7 year age.
Okay.
8 and older is the area we end up having to purchase a lot of toys with our cash donations.
So do you find that you get a lot of cash donations as well?
So we do the one family sponsors for some corporations, businesses will do that, or they'll do a bigger donation. And we've got quite a few events coming up as well. So it all helps to get that age range covered. So that's what we use our cash donations for, as well as the food vouchers.
Now you were named director of the Medicine Hat New Santa Claus Fund this year. So why do you love this? Why do you love being a part of what this does?
It is seeing the families come in that are in need of help at Christmas, and just how thankful they are, what it means to them to have a place to come to. It's an amazing organization. I'm hoping to be with for many years to come.
Excellent. Well, I love the work that your group does. Again, Medicine Hat New Santa Claus Fund, you've been around for a long, long time. And I know that the community is always pouring into this group. As you can see behind us, we have tons of toys, but they are always in need of more, as these are going to be wrapped up and sent out the door very soon, right?
Yes, yes, they are. They'll be all out within the next 2 weeks.
All right. Well, stick around, because later on in the show, we're going to see what our finished gifts look like and give you a little bit more information about the Medicine Hat New Santa Claus Fund and some of their successes this year. So stick around right here on Shaw TV. Well, one last time, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, Tammy and I have finished wrapping up our gifts, taking part in the Medicine Hat News Santa Claus Fund, getting ready for Christmas, literally just days away. Now, if you wanted to still take part in helping out the Santa Claus Fund, there are some opportunities. Of course, they have that Corona auction happening on December the 11th. The AMA Fill the Fleet, that wraps up on December the 12th. And the Canadian Tire Mountain of Toys wraps up on December 20th. So still lots of opportunities to help out those families in need here in Medicine Hat. Again, 350 families did apply this year, so that means we have a lot of need here in our community. If you want some more information about anything to do with the Medicine Hat News Santa Claus Fund, you can go online, mhsantafund.com. While you're online, we are on Facebook to talk about anything that we're covering, or if you want to send in story ideas, anything like that. We're on Facebook, Shaw TV Medicine Hat, or on Twitter at Shaw TV The Hat. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on Go Southern Alberta. It's actually on Kingsway Avenue. Yeah, you did. Sorry. Items and that sort of thing that they may need.
That sounds